Few people know that before Stephen Sondheim became the titan of musical theater we know today, he was just half of a struggling composer duo known as Sondheim and Borowitz. Sondheim and Charles Borowitz were rising stars in the off-Broadway community with successful productions like A Curious Hereafter and A Tap Dance for Emilio Zapata. But their bright future together was suddenly torn apart due to one key creative difference. This is Spotlight On.
Now, I wanted the singers to take their turns. I wanted someone to sing, then they stop, and then the next person can go. But, of course, Steve had this whole thing about that.
That thing would become Sondheim's signature style over the years, polyphony. Singers singing different words and melodies at the same time. It's what makes Sondheim musicals unique, complex, and utterly fascinating.
It makes no sense. It's cacophonous. When we were writing A Curious Hereafter, I would ask him, I said, Steve, are they supposed to be arguing? Because it sounds like they're arguing. They're being very rude to one another. And he would go, it'll work. He did that. He shooed me. I tried to tell him, you're proving my point. But he would just give me the coldest of shoulders.
The two would soon go their separate ways. By 1957, when Sondheim was enjoying the success of West Side Story, Borowitz was off-Broadway in Greenwich Village, experimenting with his Everybody Takes Their Turn lyrical style, with his new musical, Oh, But I Couldn't Possibly.
How are you, sir? Very well, sir. Would you like a chocolate? Oh, but I couldn't possibly. Now, isn't that better than all 12 people all singing Bobby, Bobby, Bobby all over each other? You don't have to answer. Because the answer is yes.
Oh, But I Couldn't Possibly sold 17 tickets during its limited run. Meanwhile, West Side Story became an instant classic.
Just thinking about that absurd Tonight quintet gives me a migraine. Anything outside of C major usually does. But of course, Steve writes melodies like four cats walking across a piano. Now, who actually likes that? You. Do you like that? Don't you lie to me.
And so today, while Stephen Sondheim is a recipient of the Medal of Honor as well as a Broadway icon, the name Charles Borowitz is largely forgotten. And yet, for every musical that chooses to have singers take their turns, his legacy, if not his name, will live on.